welcome to my video. My name is Aurélie and today I'm going to show you how to quickly animate text within Procreate. I got a lot of requests when I posted this reel on my Instagram page recently, and a few of you asked me how do I animate my text, and I thought I'd share with you exactly my method, which is a lot easier than the one you can see on the video right there. The process is super simple and all you need is the Procreate app. I like to use this type of animation for my videos. I like also to create GIF for Instagram with it, and I've also used it on email signature, which I think looks really cool. So let's get into it. So today I'm going to show you how to quickly create a handwriting style effect animation in Procreate, and all that in 3 simple steps. We're going to create a lettering that writes itself up, and it's a lot easier than you think. All we have to do is duplicate the main layer and use mask to hide some parts. So let's get started. The first step is to draw your text. Make sure you draw your text on a separate layer and that you are drawing in a script style. So I am using a canvas that is 2048 pixels by 2048 pixels. You can make your canvas whatever size you want, but I like this format because it works really well for Instagram. And if you go to canvas information, this format actually allows me to have 156 layers, which will be enough for this animation. You want to be able to create quite a few layers, so make sure you do not go with something that is too big. Okay, so like I said, your text should be on a separate layer. So let's have a look at my layers here. I only have 2, the background colors, which is that purple in the background, and that layer here, which is my main text, which I am going to animate. Make sure you rename your layers because you need to know exactly what you're dealing with. So I have renamed mine background color and this one momentum. Once you have all of that, you're ready to move on to step 2. For the next step, we are going to duplicate our layers with mask. So to give the illusion that the text is writing itself up, we are going to hide the text and then gradually reveal some part. And in order to hide your text, we're going to use what we call a mask. So before we get into the animation, I want you to understand that in Procreate, a layer is actually one frame within your animation. So every layer you will have in your document will be one frame within your animation. It works the same for groups. So what I'm going to do is group these 2 together. This group that comprises the background and the text will be one frame within my animation. So I want my animation to start with nothing, so I need to hide the text. So all I need to do is select that layer. I'm going to click on it and then just add a mask. At the moment the mask is white, so it's not hiding anything. If I want to hide something, I need to add black. So I'm just going to grab black in my color palette, and all I have to do is click on that color and drag it on my artboard. As you can see, it's added black onto my layer mask, which means that the text is now hidden. So this group will be my first frame within my animation. So now I'm going to go ahead and create the second frame. All I need to do is slide this to the left and then click duplicate. So I'm going to go ahead and open that second group, and then I'm going to select that layer mask, and then I need to unhide the text. So I need to grab white, and I'm using the same brush that I used to draw that word. So what I need to do now is simply just go ahead and try and find the beginning of that text. So I know my artwork really well, so I know it's over there now. I found the beginning, so all I need to do is kind of unhide the part that I want to kind of draw first. And that's my second frame. So I'm going to go ahead now and then duplicate that second group. I can collapse that group, select the layer mask, and then with the white brush just reveal a little bit more of that text. And you've probably guessed it, that's what we're going to be doing for the entire word. So let's just get into it. Always make sure you select the correct layer and then just gradually reveal your text. It's actually really simple, just time consuming. And if you think you've gone too far, simply grab your brush in black and then hide again whatever you need to hide. And that's it for step 2. As you can see, I have got all of my groups here. There's quite a few, but that's okay. And now we can move on to the next step and animate everything. So the final step would be to turn on the animation assist and then make some adjustment there. So in order to access the animation panel on Procreate, you need to go into your action button, and then in your canvas, you are just simply going to turn on the animation assist right there. This will bring up this little window down the bottom, and these are actually all of our frames. Each picture that you see down the bottom is actually one group that we've created. And you can see them all here. So we can just go ahead and simply press play, and let's have a look at what it looks like. Awesome, it's already moving and it's already pretty good as an animation, but here you can make some adjustments. So I'm just going to pause it, and then if you click on setting right there, you can actually change how many frames you want per second. So guys, there's no right or wrong for this one. It's simply a matter of preference and whatever works best for your artwork. So please feel free to go ahead and just play with different settings. So let's have a look at what like 30 frames per second would look like. It will probably be extremely fast, which could be what you want. I think for mine 12 would be quite a nice speed. It could even be a little bit lower. Let's try 8. I think I'd rather like that. It's quite good. Alright, so within the setting you can also change the onion skin frames, and this will actually kind of create that transparency between your frames. You can set this to have none, but I like to put mine to the max. It just makes it a little bit more natural and better looking, and then set the opacity to about 50%. Here down the bottom you can actually decide if you want your animation to just go once, if you want it to loop, or ping pong, which means that it will go forward and then backwards and then again. I think I want mine to just be on loop. So with the animation at the moment, I'm happy with that, but those settings can apply for the entire animation. But I would like the last frame to stay for a bit longer. So it's very simple. All you need to do is kind of slide all the way to the end, and then you're gonna tap on the last frame. So you're gonna tap for and hold for a bit longer. And this will bring up this little window there, and you can actually set the duration of that very last frame that you've selected. And what I'm going to do is set it to 8 frames, which means it's going to stay for 1 second, because I have 8 frames per second. You don't need to understand that, but just play around with different settings until you're happy with the way it looks. I'm going to put mine to 8, and it will hold for a second. Let's have a look. Cool. As you can see, the last frame is kind of staying for a bit longer. And guys, this is all you need to do to animate text within Procreate. It's super simple and anybody could do it. All I would need to do from here is export that animation as a GIF, for example. If I wanted to use it in a video or on an email, on a website, or whatever, I would simply just go on my action button and then share it as a animated GIF right there. So this would look really nice on maybe a video or as a GIF for Instagram or as an email signature. If you want to write your name at the end of an email, that could look really nice. Obviously you would do that without the background, so I would simply get rid of the actual purple background, and then you wouldn't even need to create groups. You could simply just create layers with masks. So that would be super simple, but for the purpose of this video, I thought having a purple background would look better. That's it guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and that was helpful to you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. If you would like to see more of those type of tutorials, don't hesitate to let me know as well. If you do your own animation, make sure you tag me as well so I can have a look and give you feedback. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.